everybody, welcome and welcome back. My name is Kimiko Sumi, and today I'm here to do a video about enlightenment and becoming the master of your mind as opposed to allowing your mind to master you. And if you want to watch this video, please keep watching. Okay, in Nichiren Buddhism, we have the terms devilish functions, enlightenment, and some of us talk about this quote as becoming the master of your mind as opposed to allowing your mind to master you. And it's interesting because I was going to talk about this topic anyway. But something just happened where I actually had to practice what I preach, okay? So it was a minor distraction, and I have a lot of minor distractions. I've had a lot of detours and distractions in my life because I know that I have a special mission in this world, and it's important that I help propagate Nichiren Buddhism and to spread world peace, regardless of whatever somebody's religion is. It's not even about that, because people can choose whatever religion that they want, and I stress that because I don't want people to tell me what religion to be either. So anyway, I'm going to get on topic. So to me, this is my definition of enlightenment and overcoming the devilish functions and being the master of my mind as opposed to allowing my mind to master me. With enlightenment, once you not reach enlightenment, because it's a continuous thing with enlightenment, it's development, it's evolution. Okay, with enlightenment, something, I'll give you an example. Something, somebody says something about you and you react in, an angry manner. Yeah, we all do it, but once you start to become enlightened, you may say something back to them, but you won't really give them the response that they really wanted. Okay, you're able to remain calm and in control, and that will actually make them mad, but that might actually make them realize that not just you, but other people, they should be aware of how they approach people and deal with people, because maybe they may get, once again, the same response or even a worse response than what you gave them or me. So enlightenment is also, okay, it's not that you getting everything that you want. It's more so of how you respond to life, like life's challenges and stuff. Just different things, like maybe job loss, different things going on, with, your employee at work, or, maybe even your relationships, different things like that. It's how you respond to, okay, yeah, this happened and I don't really like it, but I'm not going to allow that to be the determining factor of how I feel that day or in that moment. And it's okay to feel, upset about it for a little while, but then you got to understand, you got to look at the bright side of, what may have happened. Maybe, something that an employee said or something that somebody said, you could use that to develop yourself and to evolve into a better version of yourself. Maybe you might have lost your job. Maybe you could look at it like, well, I got more time to do this, X, Y, and Z. I have more time to master myself. I have more time to maybe, find a better job. Maybe it was just time for me to find a better job, and the universe had to force it in that way. I have been really chanting and using my prayer in Nichiren Buddhism to become the master of my mind as opposed to allowing my mind to master me. Because not just because I don't want to be in trouble with the law or anything like that, or just, it's mainly because of how I feel, my emotions. I don't want people to get the upper hand, taking me out of character or getting me out of character for their own pleasure. You got to understand, kind of like When I went to go see Michael's movie, for instance, it was this girl, like, because I had already ordered, I had already gotten my ticket and even my snacks online. After I showed the ticket person my ticket to go watch the movie, I went to the concession stand and I got my snacks. Now the girl she was being passive aggressive and she was sneak dissing, and I realized that, but you know, I did also do things where I wasn't listening to her after a certain point. And I went ahead and found my snacks in the candy aisle, and I just ignored her. I act like I was oblivious to what she had to say, because there was a bigger purpose to me being there. I wanted to watch that movie. I didn't have a lot, it wasn't a lot of money probably to most people, but to me it's a lot of money, and I'm not going to waste my money and get riled up and have her, because really she just probably just wanted to get me to be angry and snap so that maybe she could get the police or security called on me, and then she could have me not be able to watch the movie. So you see how that works. You got to be able to respond when you need to respond, and you have to be careful with, if you do respond, you should be careful with how you respond. Like I said in my other video this morning, you have to learn to be assertive. Pick and choose your battles with people, okay? Once she realized that she couldn't get me riled up, I could tell she felt insignificant. She lost her power. There's a bigger picture. There's a bigger picture, literally, in the next room. I wanted to go see Michael's movie. I didn't have time for, you know, somebody that's a cashier, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but why would I want to sit there and be worried about somebody that is meaningless? I don't even know that person's name still, and I don't really care. So I'm not about to allow somebody to ruin my experience and have me ushered out or put out because she wanted to get a rise out of me because she's unhappy, okay? That's an unhappy person. Leave them where they're at. And there's a saying in Nichiren Buddhism, if you offer me food and I don't accept it, excuse me, not the phone, y'all. If I offer someone food, let me go, I'm all mixed up right now. If someone offers me food and I decline the offer, I don't accept it, who does the food still belongs to? It still belongs to the person offering it to me, okay? And vice versa. Just like I denied a person food, or you denied a person food, and you don't have to accept their food, you don't have to accept their disrespect. It stays with them. Their disrespect is with them. They're gonna have to deal with that anger and their evil ways. That's gonna sit with them. You don't have to take that. You don't have to respond to that. You don't have to accept somebody's abuse. And even if you respond, you don't have to allow them to get you out of character, because you got to understand that is exactly what they want you to do. And of course, I've gotten out of character before. People have taken me out of character, but you know what? I've been really using my Daimoku and Ganyo, which is our prayers in Nichiren Buddhism. I've been really, really using it to become the master of my mind, as opposed to allowing my mind to master me. And that is what enlightenment is. And that's overcoming the devilish functions meant to derail you, meant to detour you, to sabotage you, to set you back. Okay? You got to understand how to pick your battles wisely. We all do. And I still got to learn this. And I was so proud of myself at Michael's movie, because that girl did not get what she wanted. She wanted an argument. She wanted me to go off on her. And a lot of people do, y'all. They really do. They really want to get me out of character. They really want to upset me. They really want to see me visibly upset. They want to see that they have control over me. And I don't have to accept their abuse. And they do not control me. Kimiko controls her emotions. You control your own emotions too. You don't have to react. And if you do react, be calm, be assertive. If they want to be passive aggressive, like I said in my other video this morning, be passive aggressive with them. You ain't got to get violent. You ain't got to get loud, and you definitely don't have to cuss them out. And it's real funny because at that same mall where I went to go see Michael's movie last month in April when it first came out, that's my grandmother's favorite mall. And one thing that my uncle said about my grandmother, because I didn't get to know her a lot, I met her, I still remember her, but my uncle said that she was somebody that could actually tell a person off, and she would make you think that she cussed them out, okay? But she would say so calm and be so assertive that, and it would be so true that she would make them think that she actually used profanity, of which she didn't, okay? So tyrants and disrespectful people, controlling people, narcissistic people, abusive people, for no reason, mind you. You don't have to accept their abuse, okay? You don't have to tolerate it, and you really don't even have to back down. You can pick and choose your battle still. If it doesn't make sense for the situation to really check them, I'm not finna miss this movie because of her. I'm not finna lose out on my money because this person is irrelevant. No offense, but she worked at the fucking movie theater at a concession stand, okay? So basically, y'all, this is my video on enlightenment, becoming the master of your mind as opposed to allowing your mind to master you. And this is about overcoming the devilish functions in your life, in our lives, okay? So if you like this video, please hit like, comment, subscribe, share my video, hit the notification bell if you like, and I will see y'all in another video, my lotus flowers. And for my upcoming lotus flowers, welcome to my channel, and I will see you in another one. Peace, I'm out. Bye-bye.